one's going to say this, but I know it's because not all the manufacturers are racing 125s anymore, so I feel like they've got to keep those guys on Super Minis maybe an extra year because they might not be ready for the 250F yet. So where they would have been in a schoolboy class on a 125, if the brand doesn't make one, we got to stuff you either on a big, get you on a big bike or stuff you on a small one. The double, I love the double hop in the gate. This is it, folks. Big moto right here. It is Pro Sport. So much on the line right now. Justin Cooper is going for the title. Jimmy, you fired up, rested, and ready?
I'm ready to go.
All right, same here. I got my work done.
I'm fired up, rested, and ready. I'm going to take this one right now. That's going to be the number 77 out there. The number 77 of Dylan Greer out of Summerfield, Florida. He's going to grab the whole shot. He has not had the best week so far in this class with a 38 in Moto number 1 and a 16, but a whole shot. $100 from Bell Helmets.
And, of course, the rider we got to watch is Justin Cooper, who's trying to lock down 2 titles this week. And I think it'd be an easy choice then for the AMA Nicky Hayden Horizon Award. But he's got to win this title to finish it off. Cooper sitting on a 1-1 in this class. But where is he off the start here as Dylan Greer's got the lead. And you see the familiar number 62. That's Mitchell Falk on the KTM trying to run him down.
Falk, you know those guys over at Red Bull TLD KTM, they want to see a guy get up there on their bike in this Pro Sport class. He's going to try to make it happen. Falk in that number 2 spot. But we're going to see how long Dylan Greer can hold on to the lead.
Oh, and there it is, a 17.
Way back.
this is the pressure ride. Cooper, whoo, he is absolutely buried right now in that number 17 Yamaha. Good work by the Racer TV crew to find him back here. He is in the center of this pack, riding up the big Rocky Mountain ATV MC. Ray butts his beard. Ray laying on the track. He grows that beard out the largest possible size he can. He actually combs it out for the Pro Sport motos to make it as difficult as possible to get over that. Ray is a gigantic man. That's a big obstacle. And right now, Justin Cooper on that 17's got to get to work. The good news for him, no one else in this class has been consistent. Your next best would be Enzo Lopes with a 2-4. Chase Pennington sitting on a 6-3. Joey Crown a 5-2. Mitchell Falk a 3-9. Dylan Greer, your leader in this moto, had all sorts of problems earlier, so maybe 1 or 2 fewer positions that Cooper might have to make up, but it's going to be interesting to see where he was on lap 1. 18th place.
Wow, Cooper in 18th place, but we saw him come from further outside of the field in Moto number 1, our first Pro Moto of the week in that 250A class, and he came all the way back to 2nd place. Actually caught up to the back of the guy who was winning it, which would have been, I believe, Chalantinit.
That's right.
So
yep.
We've seen him come from the back before and actually further away, and I do believe that Justin Cooper is actually a better 450 rider than he is on the 250. So we'll see if he can't get it done. There is definitely plenty of lines out there, Weech, that's for sure.
Right now, the rider on top in the overall is Joey Crown, the Team Green rider out of Michigan. He has a 5-2-3. That's 10 points. Cooper has 20 points if it ends like this. So Cooper is going to have to make up at least, he's going to have to gain or reduce his score by 11 positions to vault ahead of Joey Crown. So that'd be somewhere around, I'd say, 7th place, him being in 18th at the moment. Dylan Greer in the lead in the moto, but is not a factor for the overall. Dylan Greer with a 38-16 for his moto finishes before this. Mitchell Falk is in 2nd. But Falk had a 9th in a moto in this class. So he's struggling right now with 3-9-2 scores. That would only be good enough for 2nd overall. Joey Crown is in position, but it's early.
Joey Crown, too, he has not been getting good starts this week. This is the first time we've seen Joey Crown up in the top 3 early on. So Joey Crown riding really great this week, now up front and possibly in the position to take a title away.
But Crown's under some pressure. I see the 95 Suzuki of Jake Masterpool catching him now. Crown has moved up to 2nd. He made a pass, but Masterpool's coming through with him. So actually Crown advanced from 3rd to 2nd on that lap. What happened to Mitchell Falk? He went back from 2nd to 4th. So taking advantage of that is Crown. Now Crown sitting with a 5-2-2. Where's Justin Cooper?
Masterpool out there, his brother, watching his brother just hoist that shield up in the Super Mini class on that TM. Jake, the older brother, trying to get it done now. He wants to get a moto win. He's seen his brother whooping up on them boys out there. He wants to take part of that. But the number 77, let's talk about Dylan Greer. What a great ride for Dylan Greer, because in the moto number 1, a 38th place, so not good at all. And then barely being able to, trying to pull up a sheet right here.
We got it.
16 in moto number 2. So, man, this is a glory ride for the number 77.
And those points that he's holding down, leading right now, if you're Crown and Masterpool, 2nd and 3rd, and not too far back, there's Crown. They've dropped Masterpool a little bit. Man, they want that spot so bad, not just for the gold moto medal, but if you're Joey Crown, you need every position you can get, and he's going for the lead right now.
So now if you're Joey Crown, if you can go out there and get into that number 1 spot, that's going to mean, let's see, Justin Cooper is going to have to get all the way up to the 5th place position. Woo. And there are some fast guys up there right now. Jordan Bailey being one of them, Challen Tennant, Max Markoff, all these kids who actually have rides at this point. I guess Challen Tennant not. He's going to want to, Justin Cooper is definitely going to want to get up there and prove his worth to Bobby Reagan, because he is putting his eggs in that basket. But we'll see if Justin Cooper can't win this championship like he did in 2008 or in the 250A class.
This is so interesting. So many things to watch right now on your screen. Coming toward the finish line, you get the 77, Dylan Greer leading the moto. 35 of Joey Crown is the overall leader in the class right now. He could make his position even more secure if he can get the lead and go 5-2-1 in the motos. But then you've got to watch all those riders you said who Justin Cooper is going to have to try to pass. They're coming through right now. I see Cooper is now ahead of the 22, Remy Alves. He's gotten through him.
Oh, Crown goes down.
Oh, no.
Not good.
Oh, Crown had the overall lead, 2nd in the moto, crashes in the mechanics area, that number 35.
Oh, on the bike, popping a wheelie out of the crash. Did you see that?
Yes.
Let's see if Crown can't remount. He is still quite a ways in front of Justin Cooper with 1-1 scores going into this one. So Crown riding very well this moto, and we're still early. We're only on lap 3, so things aren't over for Crown if he can't put together a glory ride.
Trying to see how many riders got ahead of him. There's Masterpool coming through. There's Falk. Felix Lopez, 71. And Jordan Bailey. So that means 7th place for Crown. He went from 2nd to 7th. Take us through it here, Jimmy.
Here's our replay, and just kind of got a little crust riding coming in on the brakes, trying to slow down for that corner, and it just bucked him straight over the bars. The bike flips on top of his head. Not a good way to start off this moto.
No.
On lap 3.
So now we check back in. This should be the 17 of Justin Cooper. This is going to be interesting. When they come through the line the next time, we'll recalculate the scores. Cooper might be back in the overall lead once Joey Crown checks in that 7th place spot. But I guarantee you, Cooper knows nothing about any of that. He's just charging with everything he has, and he's got a bunch of riders in front of him. That's Markoff on the KTM that he's trying to close in on.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's a massive battle going on for the lead right now, and there sure is. Jake Masterpool all over the back of the number 77.
Hey, and with the problems for both Crown and Cooper, there's a chance that Masterpool's back in the championship hunt.
So on Racer TV, where it looks like we're back following the number 82.
That's Markoff with Cooper right behind him.
Yeah, Markoff and Cooper battle. But out front, we have a fight for the lead. Maybe we can get those guys to switch over right now. I know Coop's in our championship battle.
Let's do the math. Masterpool now controlling the overall with 5-4-2 scores. And as you mentioned, going for the lead. If he can go 5-2-1, it's going to be that much harder for Justin Cooper to knock him off. They're actually tied right now in the standings, both sitting on 11 points, Masterpool and Cooper. There is Masterpool, 2nd place, trying to track down Dylan Greer. He's going for it right now, Jimmy.
Oh, it looks like Masterpool's going to make the pass stick. Going to the 10 Commandments. And Masterpool's been a beast through this section. Those long legs just pumping through the bumps. He makes the pass stick. But it looks like Greer's going to try to go outside and do the slingshot. But Masterpool makes it stick. Now look at this, Weege. Joey Crown only 2 points down right now. He is sitting in 6th place, and he is running a good pace in this moto. So if we get Crown to bump up another 3 spots, start picking guys off again, he is very well still going to be in this championship hunt.
So 3 riders can get it. Crown can get it if he moves forward. Cooper can get it if he moves forward. Cooper is in 9th place, trying to get around Markoff after the terrible start. But this man, Jake Masterpool, taking advantage. 3rd early. Crown crashed, he got to 2nd. Got around Dylan Greer, and he is taking off. Look at the speed right now of the 95 Suzuki man. Jake Masterpool just watched his younger brother win that Super Mini title with some heavy drama, and he's trying to do the same. Masterpool 4th and 5th in the first 2 motos. Going for the W this time.
Justin Cooper grinding through the field like Kevin Kelly grinding through that sandwich on his teeth. He's tired. His jaw's hurting. It's late in the day. Jaw ache, but he's going to push through it and try to make it through.
We got to get the concussion protocol out. Kevin Kelly has suffered a food coma. I don't know. We got a whole different set of testing now. They take those food comas a lot more seriously than they used to.
Yes.
Back in the 80s, you had a food coma. They said, just get back out there. I don't care if you just had a food coma. Now they've learned a lot. All right, so there's Dylan Greer coming through in second. Masterpool's pulled away. Masterpool's going to try to win the moto and hope for the best. Justin Cooper not able to make any progress on that previous lap. He started it behind Max Markov in 10th. He ended it behind Max Markov in 10th. Next rider to watch, the white Husqvarna. That's the 32 of Bailey. He's battling out with Falk. Falk was second early in this moto, dropped back to 4th. Bailey and Falk duking it out. Then it's Felix Lopez.
Oh, no! That's Masterpool down before the Ten Commandments!
No!
Chaos is ensuing out on the track.
And he is stuck under his bike.
What do you think about that, Kevin Kelly?
No!
No!
No! There it is! A
That is
heartbreak
exactly
for Masterpool.
what Masterpool is saying as he's trying to get his bike into neutral. Kick that baby over. Man, heartbreak for Masterpool. So now it has to be Justin Cooper going into that points lead spot. But we'll see, because
Joey Crown
is making moves right now, and he's got Felix Lopez, Bailey, and Falk within striking distance.
I cannot believe that. Masterpool was pulling away at a giant lead over Dylan Greer, who now is back out front in this moto. Back to this battle. Best one on the track right now. Mitchell Fox, 62 on the KTM, the 32 Husky. Again, that is Jordan Bailey. Bailey struggling early in the week, but starting to show his talent here late. He is going after Falk. This is now for a podium in the moto.
Masterpool just ran that 159, then going down, but now the man on the track who is upright on his bike, who is going the fastest, is Jordan Bailey. And we can see that he is chasing down Mitchell Falk. Is he going to try the outside line for the finish line? And I think it's going to work. He makes the pass. Let's see if Falk doesn't try to get up the inside of him. No. Bailey will make the move on Falk. That puts Bailey up into, wow, the second place position. Now it is time to track down your leader, Dylan Greer, coming into this one with a 38, 16, and a 1. Hero ride by the 77. Let's see if Jordan Bailey can't shut him down, though.
Hey, the way this is going, 38-16-1 might be enough for the title. The way this class has unfolded with Cooper the bad start, Joey Crown the crash, Jake Masterpool the crash, maybe a 38-16-1 gets it done.
And I think that this was all planned out coming into the weekend. He wanted to save himself.
Yes.
Running that 38 in moto number 1, actually only finished a lap, so he could pull that 38 and save some energy. Now really pouring it on strong here in the final moto.
Whoa!
Ooh, speaking of pouring it on strong,
Bailey
showing us his side number plates coming through the Ten Commandments.
Hey, good camera work here to check in on everyone else. That's Felix Lopez on the 71. Here's Joey Crown trying to get back in it. He had the title in his grasp. He was in second place and he crashed. Now he's trying to get Lopez back through Storyland in the back. That would move him up to 4th.
Felix Lopez not going very fast right now. Looks at a standstill. Oh, he's back going again. But we got a challenge for the lead, folks. This is what we love to see. Dylan Greer, the hero, the 0 to hero Dylan Greer, out front trying to hold off Jordan Bailey on that Rockstar Husqvarna.
Now Bailey, he's out of title contention because he got a 16th in the first moto. He could be looking at 14-6-1 scores if he can pass Dylan Greer. Lots of inconsistency here in Open Pro Sport. Bailey digging down deep. He's going to try to run the high line. It's a huge jump that leads him onto the sand section.
Dylan Greer protecting those inside lines, but can he make it happen, Weege?
Oh, Bailey walking the tightrope, trying to avoid the hay bales, trying to avoid Greer, trying to avoid the bumps. They almost collide. Bailey on the gas out of this corner. Greer able to hold him off for another lap. So many things to watch. Oh, Bailey not giving up. He triples and goes to the lead.
Jason Weiger and I are maxed out up here. We're wearing our heart rate monitors. We're at 195. These guys are actually lower than us. They're in focus. Bailey into the lead. Bailey really needed this, Weege.
Yeah, he's not going to get the title because that 16th or sorry, 14th in the first moto, but for the confidence to end the week on
did.
top.
He's had a rough year since getting onto that Husqvarna, and now finally showing us what Jordan Bailey's all about. Out front, leading this one. Jordan Bailey, one heck of a ride going on, and he's got that flashy 7-gear out front on the Rockstar Husqvarna, trying to take it home in our final A moto of the weekend.
Meanwhile, Justin Cooper has climbed quietly up to the number 7 spot, getting a little insurance on this championship. Oh, Joey Crown, more problems for Crown. Crown has gone down again. He's back to 8th. Justin Cooper has actually passed Joey Crown physically on the racetrack for the first time. So the 17 Yamaha man back in control of it. So Cooper now a big lead in the points because Crown has gone down twice. Masterpool's gone down once. But a shout out to this rider, the 22 of Remy Alves. During Justin Cooper's furious charge from the back, he passed Alves. Alves has actually gotten him back. So Remy Alves making a name for himself, able to get back around the rider who should win the title in this class, Justin Cooper. Cooper, meanwhile, boy, his heart had to be in his throat with that bad start. It was 18th after one lap. Whoa, and the bike sideways for Alves. That was a scary moment right there. Challen Tennant right in that mix on the 69 as well. Look at these Yamahas. But Cooper in 7th, but that would be enough. 117 scores would be enough because Masterpool of the Heartbreak and Joey Crown did as well. So it is a Yamaha freight train through here. This is 5th, 6th, and 7th place. Alves on the 22, Tennant on the 69, and the 17 of Cooper. Jordan Bailey looking to win the moto. Cooper looking to win the title.
Alves not scared to hang it out.
No.
The rider out of South America going for it. Oh, it looks like, yes, Jordan Cooper. He makes the move on Challen Tennant, gets around the 69, and he is now headed towards Remy Alves. So 3 Yamahas, 3 different teams, one massive battle out here in Moto number 3 of Open A Pro Sport.
Justin Cooper does not necessarily need these passes. He's already got the title if he stays where he is, but I have to wonder, Jimmy, if you start that far back and there's so much chaos, do you think he thinks he has it? He might not know.
At this point, though, you just want to keep on focusing
right
forward. You don't even want to break your mental focus on moving through the pack. If I'm his mechanic, I'm just going to let him do his thing. Because right now it's been working for him. He has stayed up this entire time and pushed forward. Just keep the flow going. Don't want to disturb it, interrupt it. Because right now, Justin Cooper, he will be taking home the championship in this one, and that's most likely going to be giving him the Horizon Award winner.
Yeah, you get 2 titles in your 2A classes. It's going to be pretty hard not to get it, but he's trying to make the decision easy for Kip Bigelow and everyone over there at the AMA. Meanwhile, back to Jordan Bailey. What a ride for him. Got this thing back on track after a rough start to the week. Remember, last year he was an outstanding talent in the B class. Struggled a bit this year in A, but this moto win and making passes to do it's going to feel really good.
Jordan Bailey making sure he's putting on for Rockstar Husqvarna and the 7MX guys. His teammate, Jalik Swoll, this morning had some heartbreak trouble DNFing out of a moto, so now Jordan Bailey picking up the slack for that Rockstar Energy Husqvarna team, and he is out front winning this one. I am going to be so stoked for Jordan Bailey because I know he's had a rough year. So to end Loretta Lynn's with a moto win will be really good. We just got to go down there and throw some gold around his neck if he can hold on to this one. Falk making moves at the end of this moto. He's got around Alves. So Falk making the move on Alves, but now Justin Cooper is not done. He makes the move on Falk. So that puts Justin Cooper all the way up into the number 3 spot. Justin Cooper, 18th, coming across the stripe on the first lap. So you know he was probably way further back than that. I'd say he was probably about 28th place coming through the first turn, and now he is all the way up into a podium position in this moto. He has got this championship wrapped up by probably about, I'd say, roughly 10 points. So Justin Cooper in complete command of this one. on the white flag lap, but he wants more. He's going to be going after Dylan Greer. Greer having a great ride in this one, pulling the whole shot, been running up front the whole entire moto, but will he be able to hold off the challenges from Justin Cooper? Justin Cooper. What is not to be said about this kid? My first time personally watching him, and man, I am impressed. He'll be joining that Bobby Reagan Star Racing Yamaha team. Bobby Reagan Star Racing at Unadilla next weekend, making his pro debut. I really feel like this kid is something special, and he's going to have what it takes to run with the big dogs in the Lucas Oil Pro Motocross Championship. But it is checkers. It is checker flag for Jordan Bailey. Congratulations on them. And man, that was a battle to the finish. Let's see who it was. Justin Cooper holds off Remy Alves for that number 3 spot. And Dylan Greer, 38-16-2. What a great ride for the 77 Yamaha rider. But Justin Cooper, now I'm just going to go off on a giant limb and say that he is going to be our Horizon Award winner this year at Loretta's, only losing 2 motos. But in those 2 motos he lost, coming from outside of the top 20 in both, having excellent rides. The only person that could be challenging him for that Horizon Award winner or award would probably have to be Mike Brown. Wouldn't you say Mike Brown? Or Doug Dubach. He's always in the running. Doug Dubach always in the running for that Horizon Award every single year. But we're going to send it down to the podium, and Wygant is going to talk to our new up-and-coming star, Justin Cooper. Also talk to Jordan Bailey about his turnaround in that last moto. So let's go down to the Race Tech podium. All right, I've just got word over the radio that I need to stop my joking around. I will let you guys know that Mike Brown winning the Horizon Award is a complete joke. He is not the Horizon Award. Mike Brown is winning the Sunset Award, not the Horizon Award. And Doug Dubach is just going to be legendary all the time. So we are going to be presenting our Sunset Award to Mike Brown later on. But right now, we're going to go down to the podium with Jason Wygant.
That's
Jason,
pretty awesome.
What do you got?
Pretty awesome charge by this guy. Let's hear it for Jordan Bailey on the number 32. Jordan, man, you were way back, and then all of a sudden you found your groove, man.
Yeah, today I felt really good all day. I just came in with the mindset that I really don't have anything to lose, and I got off to some good starts and worked my way through the pack.
Yeah, is it actually more satisfying to do it that way?
It's a little hard. I'd rather get the whole shot. But, you know, I just want to congratulate Justin Cooper. He's had a phenomenal week, and he's going to be someone to reckon with when he goes pro, and congratulations to him.
Who do you want to thank for yourself there?
The Lord Jesus Christ keep me safe, my mom and dad, everybody at Rockstar Energy Husqvarna, my mechanic Jed, Sean, Scott, Josh, Paul, Scuba, Bobby. I mean, the list goes on and on. I'd just like to thank everybody, my trainer Tyler Atre, 7MX, and everybody. Thank you so much.
There it is. Let's hear it for Jordan Bailey. Man, I can't even count how many different riders led that moto. Yeah, thank you. What a gentleman, true gentleman, volunteering. He knows he's got to take the bike off. He knows the championship drill because he's got a couple of them himself. We got to roll now with the number 17. I don't know how that bike got up into third at the end of that one. That was nuts. Looking for Dylan Greer, I believe. Looking for Dylan Greer. Well, this guy, unfortunately, had some rough luck in the first couple of motos, but what a rebound here. He led most of this one, got the Bell Helmets Whole Shot Award, and gets the silver medal. Let's hear it for Dylan Greer. Good ride.
Thank you, sir.
Take me through it there in the early laps.
I got a big hole shot. I'm running that MX-12. It was a tough decision before the race, but I'm glad we made it. And I was getting a little tight, man. I'm not in shape for this. I barely made it, and so we're good. We've struggled so much the first motos, and just makes us so much sweeter.
Were you dealing with an injury or something coming in?
Yeah, I mean, I've been out most of the year with injuries, and we barely made regionals. And the first couple of motos, I fell real bad, and then we had bike problems and all kinds of problems, and just glad we finally showed everyone we got.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Who do you want to thank?
Just the Lord for keeping me safe, my mom and dad, Keen's, Carport Empire, just everybody, man. I'm so happy. I can't think right now, but thank you, everyone.
Awesome story there and an awesome job. Let's hear it for Dylan Greer. Digging deep. Thank you, Dylan. Congratulations. We'll put it right there. I'll grab that. Put it on display. All right, now we get to clear the decks. We've got the championship machine up here. He did it. 2 classes, 2 titles. And just to prove he can do it in any possible fashion, this time he had to do it coming through the pack. It was desperate there for a moment, but by the end of the race, he had left no doubt. I don't know how he was able to make it all the way up to 3rd at the end of that one. Heartbreak for Joey Crown and Jake Masterpool, who at different points of the moto had the championship swinging their way. They're getting this guy cleaned up. They're getting the jersey ready. And now he's ready to make the trek to the podium for the 2nd time today to accept the title. 1 second here, folks. 3rd place in the moto, but boy, did he work hard for it. He proved he can get it done under pressure and coming from behind for the 2nd time this week. He is a champion. Let's hear it for Justin Cooper. That was crazy.
Yeah, I got like a 3rd place start, and someone went down right in front of me over the single, and I had nowhere to go, and I feel really bad. I hit him pretty hard. I wonder if he's okay. I don't even know who it was, to be honest. But yeah, I ended up going down. Probably started around like 40th, whatever. But couldn't find my flow for the first couple laps. Kind of just trying to regroup. The clutch lever was down a little bit. The bars were a little bent, but started to flow, and really felt good towards the end. I was able to make a lot of moves, and also a lot of close calls on the way. So just happy to get this one done.
Were you worried? Were there points where you're like, man, I don't know if I'm going to get it?
Well, when I went down, I knew it was going to be hard, but I figured I could do it. I just had to be patient and charge the whole time.
Awesome, man. Is it a little even more satisfying? I mean, what's cool about this week is you've won with hole shots, comebacks, dealing with pressure, all these different ways that you got it done this week. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's definitely not the way I wanted to do it that last moto. I figured I'd get a good start and just kind of ride my own race. But, yeah, I mean, it just shows I can come through adversity, I guess, and this makes it that much better.
Going to see you at Unadilla? Is that what we're hearing?
Yeah, I'll be riding for Star Racing Yamaha at Unadilla.
Awesome, dude. Who else do you want to thank?
Yamaha, Cycle Trader, Rock River, Roost, FMF, Tamer, Alpine Star, GYTR, JMS, Yamaha, Ed Torrance. He's been helping me all year. My mechanic, Cody. They're a big help. The whole Blue Crew, Donnie Luce. Such a big help for me this year. Getting me ready to go pro now, and yeah, everyone, Thor 60, Adrenaline World, Scott, Boyson, Twin Air, Dunlop, Renthal, Motion Pro, VP Fuels, Enzo, Guts, Yamalube, Ethica, my whole family, Astric, Rhino Power. Everyone's been such a help. Yeah, this one feels good.
I bet. Let's bring up Kip Bigelow from the AMA to hand over the Open Pro Sport #1 plate and crown him champion. Let's hear it for Justin Cooper.